I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Sunset. Oh, just skips past his man. Chance, surely! Torreira is there, and he can get that clear. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Trossard stood his ground strongly.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pellegrini. Pellegrini! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nubel getting this one clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Chance for a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Palmeiras really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Rafa Silva. Eze. João Cancelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Sunset.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Rafa Silva. Nicely weighted ball. Eze picks it up out wide. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
He's cut it out. Ederson spread it left. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way, and a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Ederson. That's very neat. Williams. Plenty to Williams! And that's another fine save.
Nico Williams really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Sunset. And here's Diaz. This looks promising. Spread out to the left. Mbemba makes the interception. Eze. That's destined for the flank. He is through here. Now it's Pellegrini. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
João Cancelo. Now Nico Williams. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now it's Trossard. Pellegrini.
Torreira.
Eze.
Torreira.
Salisu. Now it's Diaz. Now it's Trossard. Pinches it off him. Pellegrini. Played out to the left flank. He's found the way through. Ederson. Diaz. Now it's Williams. Looking for the run. Great vision. Shot could be... Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here comes the corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Trossard with the short one. That's tiny. Rafa Silva. And it's Pellegrini. Looking for options for movement. That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through. Diaz. Sunset. Sunset unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Sunset. Nico Williams is onto this. And here's Diaz. And claimed it back swiftly. Plays a sharp little ball here. Salisu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Over to the right flank. Oh, that's a key interception. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That pass has been well intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Drives it in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
This is a promising build-up. Nicely aimed pass. Williams, he has found the way through. And he can clear it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's a searching pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
The most accurate pass.
Munich really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking to play him in. Can he get it through? Rafa Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Diaz. Sunset. Played out towards the right wing. Can he finish? And that's in. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Camisa 27.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Real chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
He's having a shot! And he's there to get it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Trossard, Nico Williams. Salisu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Aktokolu.
Palmeiras really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Diatta, he's had a shot! He's got a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And very quickly, the substitute made him. And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Palmeiras can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do.